Hi, my amazing Auburn people. Welcome to Morganized Chaos, where I get to know people while eating snacks. My special guest today is the Nun. We all know her. Hi, the Nun. How are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining. We got our Diet Coke.
We do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And we got our popcorn. Okay, so let's get started. What is your go-to game day snack besides popcorn?
Well, I like chicken wings.
Chicken wings?
Yeah.
Fried
I
or
also like fried, of course.
Okay.
That you can dip and be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like sausage balls.
Sausage balls? So is it sausage like in balls?
Yeah, and breaded. Yeah. You've
Breaded?
never had
No,
sausage
I've never
balls?
had that. Can you tell me what your touchdown dance would be? If you were to score a touchdown, say we're playing against Oklahoma. Playing against Oklahoma, and the refs are doing their job, and let's say that
would be key. that would be most important.
Let's say that you get the game-winning touchdown. You determine it all. What is going to be your celebration dance?
Well, I think mostly I'm just going to say thank you, Lord, down on one knee, thank you, and just say War Eagle. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it's part of what I'm there to do is to score touchdowns. That's what I'm going to do.
What's your favorite Jolly Rancher flavor?
Probably green apple.
Really?
Yeah, I like that little, and I like green apples.
Okay.
And I love fried green tomatoes. So I don't know if green's a special color, but and my new car is kind of a greenish color. So I'm into green now, I guess, maybe. But I've always been into that flavor, green apples.
Do you like sour things? Or
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
That
I
makes
do.
sense then.
Yeah.
I'm a blue raspberry girl, unfortunately. I will look in the bag and dig out just the blue raspberry ones, and I will just tear it up. But green apple, it's solid. Like I wouldn't be upset about it. This is a very serious question. How many eagles would you have to see in one day to be like, wow, that's a lot of eagles?
Here in Auburn, the preserve that's on North College Street is not too far from my house. So I see a good many flying certain times of the day. I've seen as many as 3, flying. And so, but as many as I could see, I'd love to see because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
And because we have a little bit of a connection with an eagle. But it would be surprising to see 3, usually 1 or 2, just about every day, if it's a nice day, nice weather. Because they're flying, around, and it's only a mile up the North College, to the preserve. Yeah.
That's valid. I would say it to be like 6 or 7 for me because that's just the main. I feel like there's not a lot of eagles here in Alabama, but I feel like 6 or 7 would be just insane. So I know that you coached basketball during your time. I want to know what was the most special play that you designed, trick play, and I can get a clipboard for you if you need.
Okay. Well, I've got my clipboard here somewhere.
Yeah, we're so ready.
I don't know if you would call this a trick play, but it's a play that we use and it worked.
All right, so let's set up the scene though. We're in a timeout right now. We're down by 2.
Yeah.
There's 15 seconds left in the game, and you're drawing up. Who are you giving it to? Let me see. I want to see the play.
Okay, it's going to be an out of bounds. It's going to be an out of bounds play off the baseline.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and line up in our stack offense, which I ran most of the time because on a stack offense you have so many options. If you run it correctly and you keep running it, there will be an open player.
Right.
There was no shot clock when I coached.
Okay.
You didn't have to worry about getting a shot off in 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
So you could take as much time as you wanted to.
Okay.
So one of the things we would do would be for screening, this player right here would come over and screen for this player and they would curl around. This is so simple. And we would throw the ball in right here and they would just hit a layup.
Okay.
Okay. Or we could do it from the opposite side. If we got the ball on this side, it would just be the opposite thing. That person would screen and that one would curl around and you're right there for a layup. You can take a dribble or 2 and lay it in, or you can just take a short stop jump shot. And you're at the highest percentage shot in basketball because you're right at the goal.
Right.
Yeah, there was no 3-point line when I was coaching.
Really?
No. And we played with the original basketball, which was the same as the men's basketball, same size. I was on the NCAA rules committee that changed the size of the basketball, of women's basketball, to the smaller ball. You probably didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Now, why would we want to change the women's ball to a smaller ball?
I've already asked that question.
Dunk.
Oh.
So they could dunk it. Nora Lynn Finch, who was senior women's administrator at Wake Forest, well, not at Wake Forest, she graduated from Wake Forest, played tennis there. I met her at my camp in upstate New York.
Okay.
She and I have been friends for years. She was a senior administrator at Florida State. She came to the committee. She said, would y'all consider changing the size of the ball, because everything that brings the men's crowd to life is a dunk. And if we had a smaller ball, the women could dunk it.
Right.
So that's exactly what we did in 1983, changed the size of the ball. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got none from my freshman year at college because my college roommate was Susan Rhodes and I was Susan Nunley. So we lived in Alumni Hall, which is now, right, it's the administrative whatever. And in our room, you had an intercom, and the desk took the phone calls, and if you had a phone call, they buzzed your room on the intercom and they said, Susan has a call on line 1. There were 2 lines coming into the dorm. You had to go down the hall to the ironing room to answer the extension phone. Inevitably, if I went down the hall, it was for Susan Rhodes. If she went down the hall, it was for Susan Nunley. The desk girls in our dorm that worked, they rotated and worked, got paid for it, started calling us Nunn and Rhodes. That was in the fall of 1966. And we're still Nunn and Rhodes. She's Dr. Susan Nelson now, but everybody that knows her from those days, she's Rhodes.
You kind of answered my last question for me. I was going to ask you where you got the name from, because there are theories of people saying she is an actual nun, she's not a nun, she just got the nickname, but are you an actual nun?
No.
No. You heard it here, folks. Like, she's not an actual nun.
Grew up Baptist, now I'm a good old Methodist, so what can you say, And I know the Lord doesn't care, it doesn't matter.
Right, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,